it is officially October 1st, and that means it's time for some monthly favorites. I can't believe it's October already. That's kind of frightening. Anywho, I have a lot of favorites I'm bringing to you this month, so I'm really excited. Looking around, I don't have any things that I just like hated. I do have some that were like meh, but mostly I have just a lot of products I'm really excited to talk to you about, so let's get into it. So if you watched my opening video slash August favorite, you'll know that I picked out 3 products that I was excited to try out during September and see how they worked for me. I don't have all of those on me. 2 of them I would say ended up being okay. I did like the eyeshadow palette. I don't use it that often, but I think for what I paid, it was like $5, and like the color selection, it is a nice one to just pop in the bag, but I don't use it every single day, so I do like it. The lipstick, on the other hand, I didn't use that much, I'm gonna be honest. It is a really bright, like vibrant purple, so I didn't get much use out of it for September. As far as formula, it's really hydrating, so it wasn't as like matte as I wanted it to be, but I didn't hate it. So all in all, those 2 were okay. But the one that I have to talk to you about, oh my gosh, it's my Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara. Guys, please go buy this. If you watched my favorites last month, you would know that the Last Sensational by Maybelline was my go-to, like my ride or die, but I don't know. I really like this Kiko mascara. It gives you a lot of volume. I have it on now, and I think my lashes look pretty long. I don't know if you can really tell through the screen. And I loved it because it didn't flake on me or anything like that, and it didn't like shrink or like fall throughout the day for me. So this is definitely a monthly favorite and maybe a new all-time favorite. So I don't know. Buy it. Buy it. Speaking of mascara, this month Ulta had their 21 days of beauty steals, and I wasn't interested in too many of the products, but one I did pick up was the Buxom Lash Mascara, and I love it. It has a very big wand, but the bristles are really tiny, so you can see that there. It's pretty much the same all around, but it does really help to separate your lashes. I do get a lot of length more so than volume out of this one, but I'm not complaining. I really do like how this made my lashes look, and there was no clumping with this. So if you feel like you want to there was a hair. If you feel like you need a mascara that has no clumping, I would definitely go with this one. Oops. It is $20 regularly, but I spent $10 on it because of the 21 days of steals, but I ended up spending $20 because I got it back up, so yeah. I don't know where I've been. I know everyone, like, by now has probably tried this highlight, and you're gonna be like, where have you been? Like, why haven't you tried it yet? But this is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. It's a really intense highlight, but it has no, like, what is this? Has a really nice sheen to it, but there's no, like, chunky pieces of glitter or anything like that. It looks like that. It's so pretty. Look how pigmented that is. So that was just like one little swirl around the gelato, if you will. But it's so pretty. I find that this looks like a natural, like, I just have really radiant skin kind of highlight. It doesn't look like super glittery or super chunky or anything like that. Guys! Oh my god. Okay, so this is the one I was like most excited about all month. I was in Sally's and I got this little like dupe, if you will, and it is by Face Secrets, and it is so good. It's so soft. I'm obsessed. I have not, well, I've still been using my beauty blender, but I have used this so much this month. I bought a backup already. I love it. It's $12.99, I think, something like that. So if you really have been wanting the Artiste brushes, but you can't afford them, or you can and you just don't want to spend that much money on a brush, please, please, please try this Face Secrets foundation, like, scrubber thing. You will not regret it. My next product is the Make Me Brow by Essence. So if you've used the, what is it called? It has the Gimme Brow. If you use Gimme Brow with the fibers in there, this is essentially what it is. Make Me Brow brush, almost like a spoolie actually. Very, very small, but on there are a bunch of little fibers, and if you brush it through your eyebrow, the fibers latch onto your hairs, so it helps you look like you have a fuller brow without, you know, spending the time to like carve out the brows and all that. If there's anything I wish I had, it would just be like big, bold brows, so this helps me to do that without spending time on my makeup when I just don't want to do it. Only thing I will say about this that I wish was a little bit more similar to the Gimme Brow is that this is like a cool toned brow, so it almost looks kind of gray sometimes, whereas shade number 5 of Gimme Brow is like a more warm chocolatey kind of shade, and that's like the one that I think would match me a little bit better. But I wanted to try out like the idea of the Gimme Brow before I spent money on that one, because that one's like $24 I think versus $2.99. But glitter! I've been loving glitter. This is really hard to hold. I've been loving glitter lately. It really just adds like something you didn't even know you were missing to your look, and even if you didn't think you were missing something, it just makes them a little bit more fun. So these are actually so cheap. I found these at Sally's when I bought the Face Secret brush, but they are by Bitzy Nail and Body Glitter. Wow, I just realized this is a nail and body glitter, so this probably wasn't intended for the eyes, but it's fine. It works fine. This nice turquoise blue color, which I might not get too much use out of during the fall, but when winter comes up, I'll probably use it a little bit more. And that's an Aqua Shimmer, so I love this guy. I have Flashing Lights, which is more silver, but it has colored specks of glitter in it, like purples and reds and blues and things like that, so I think that'd be really fun. And then I also got Goldielocks, which is just your typical gold glitter, and these were all $1.99 if I didn't say that already, so quite a steal. I also picked up one more glitter, and it is by Glamour Glitter. I literally went to like a beauty mart, like those stores that sell like hair, and they have this like little beauty section. I don't want to spill it, but can we just talk about that? It's so pretty. Let me know if you want to see a look with this. I'm obsessed with it, and it has a little top that you can like pop the glitter out of. This was 99 cents, and you get a lot of glitter in here. So if you're ever just like, I need some glitter, definitely go to like Beauty Mart, Sally's, these really cheap places that have great glitter. Okay, so I have 3 more favorites to talk about, 1 being makeup and 2 being miscellaneous. I recently, like probably halfway through September, I tried the Kiko Milano lip oil in Heatwave, and let me tell you, it's like a conditioning like lip treatment. I don't really know other than that. It's just really, it almost looks like a lip gloss, but it's really meant to nourish and hydrate the lips. Cool, like lip gloss applicator, but I love it, and it smells like coconut. I don't even think there's coconut in it, but it smells like coconut, so I guess that's kind of weird. And I've been using this a lot, and it looks like I've barely touched it. Like you can see the small dent in there, but I have a lot of product left, and I use this almost every single day. And look at that packaging. It's like an all metal, it's beautiful. Next up, I actually have a book for you guys. I know that this is a makeup and beauty channel, but favorites don't exclude anything else, so I just wanted to quickly mention Diary of an Oxygen Thief. Really good book. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's literally about how we interact in relationships and like what we do to people and what we let people do to us, and that's a really broad description, but guys, this is a really good book. I was like, I'm not gonna pay $15 for this. This is an expensive book, and it's not that big. My last favorite for the month actually is a clothing item that I made and I'm super excited about. I've really been into like the whole like lace or like triangular front. Came up with this little bitty. So this is the first one I made, and I love it. I put a little bralette under it, and I like the colors for it. It's like a nice fall kind of vibe. And then the second one I made, green t-shirt. So this is, I made this the front. It's really the back, but I like how it looks better. This is the front now, and then I made the back here. And so it is just a little Eddie Bauer shirt. I got this at the thrift store as well, and I just cut it up and spent too much money at Joann Fabrics. Oh my god, Joann Fabrics is expensive. Now we're gonna move on to some things that I wasn't like super impressed with this month. I have 3 items, 2 of them towards the removing side and just 1 like actual makeup item. So the 1 makeup item is the NYX Glam Liner in Pink Glam. I have this problem with a lot of my NYX liners, and it might just be their formula, which is really sad because they have so many color options that I love. It's this like light pastel kind of pink sheeny color, but it cracks everywhere, and I despise it. Like, I like to use it under my brow sometimes as a regular liner. I've been practicing like helix looks, so I've been trying to do that too, but it just gets so cracky, and it can be a perfect line, but it doesn't matter. If you try to build up the coverage or like build up the color of it, it'll start cracking, and I can't do it. So for that, I have to put in things I wasn't too impressed with this month. It happens to me the worst with the white liner. I don't know if that happens to anyone else, but no good. And then the two other products I wasn't super impressed with, the Burts Bees Cucumber and Sage Facial Cleansing Towelettes, and then the Simple Cleansing Micellar Water. These two. So I will preface this with, this is not the same formula as the newest Simple Cleansing Micellar Water. I found this one in my grocery store, and it was on sale because they're discontinuing this one. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I got this. I got the toner water, the eye makeup remover as well. So I got all three of them, and I thought they were going to be awesome, but the formula, I looked at the ingredients and they're completely different. This one does not take off makeup as well. It's just not as good. It's plain and simple. The toner water makes your face feel kind of like oily and sticky. The eye makeup remover, you have to like really scrub your eye, which kind of defeats the point, because it's like, I don't want to do that to my face. So I'm not really a fan of this. Burt's Bees wipes. So these kind of confuse me. You know when you use makeup wipes and they feel kind of dry already, like you've been using them for a while, but they're brand new? That's kind of what these feel like to me. I got the Cucumber and Sage one because it says normal to dry skin, which is my skin type, and I was hoping that like it would feel nice and hydrated and great after, but it just felt like I really had to work to get my makeup off. In addition to that, it burns. I don't know what in here. I don't know all ingredients and like which ones make your skin burn, but this burns and I don't like it. And lastly for this month, we are going to move on to things I'm really excited about trying. So I have a few products. This looks dirty already because it was on like with the rest of my makeup, but the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics collab palette. So I have used it about 2 times now, so I can't say like I've never tried it. I like the 10 shadows and the 4 like highlighter kind of bronzy shades down here. So I'm super excited to try to create more looks with it and do some fall glam. 5 shimmers and then 5 mattes, so nice and split up, and then these colors here. If you want a full video just about this palette with swatches and things like that, let me know. We can do that, and I love that it says aspire to inspire on the top. So I'm just really excited to keep using this a little bit more. The last 2 products I'm excited to keep trying out this month, and then I'm also excited about my liquid Moondust. It is so pretty. If you've ever seen the Solstice eyeshadow, this is the color that I picked out, but it's just like the liquid version. I actually have this on like the middle of my lid mixed with a little bit of shimmer like out of the Carli Bybel palette to create a little like halo effect here. It's this really pretty dual chrome kind of color down here. So I'm loving the dual chrome kind of thing, and I've always liked Solstice. It's like a dual chrome, like pinky purple with some like gold reflect in there. So I'm super excited about that too. So that is all I have for you today. Oh, I do it every time. Music, y'all. Let me get started. It's a little bit different. It's like kind of like tropical beachy feels, which is the exact opposite of October and like fall and all of that, but I've been really loving it to jam out, to teach some classes too and things like that. So it's just like really fun. Heaven by Adair. And yeah, let's just like jump into the sample. Many words in my favorite part of that song, but you know, you get it. I've got 3 more. I've got 3 more. Okay, so my next song is pretty old too. Some of these are really old. It's not that they're new. It's just that they've really just been popping up in my life right now, and I've been like listening to them on repeat. I don't know how popular this one got, and I'm not sure how to actually pronounce this name. M/O with the dash through it. I'm just gonna say Mo, but I know that's wrong. And it is Kamikaze. You've probably heard her on Cold Water and Lean On with Major Lazer and Major Lazer. Woo, it just makes me want to like float around. I don't know what I'm doing. So there's a particular reason for this one being a favorite this month. Okay, so it's Saturday, so that's in 5 days I will be seeing the next artist in concert, and so excited. I've been a fan since his first mixtape, and then the next one, and then the next one, It hasn't been that many. Pablo, take your shirt off, wait right here, camera issues. My last favorite song of the month is a newer album. And this guy, just have not been feeling him in the recent like months, years, etc. He's been like on Twitter doing some nonsense. He was featured on Travis Scott's latest album, and do we all know who I'm talking about? Kid Cudi! I have missed this man, but Through the Late Night has been my jam. I've like made everyone play it when they got in the car. I've harassed people. Shout out to Jeff for showing me the song. If you're watching, which you should be, because you better support. But anyways, let's get to it. That's some good music, y'all. It's been a good month for makeup and music. I don't know. It looks like it was a little out of focus for a second there, so if it does get out of focus, I am so sorry. We have a little bit of a camera issue. So digress from that. But yeah, that's all for this month, guys. Can't wait to see you next month on another set of favorites. This is like a smoothie I had this morning, and it's kind of warm. But yes. Da 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 da. It's game day, guys. It's game day. Whatever, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Let me get out of here. It's time to watch the game, y'all. Go Bucks.